ACB, up 45.92%, is number 2 top stock on our watch list for February 5, 2025. ACB's latest news. Aurora Cannabis reports Q3 revenue $88.2 million Canadian dollars versus $64.4 million Canadian dollar last year. From TheFly. The 37% increase from the prior period was mainly due to 51% growth in the global medical cannabis business and 22% growth in the plant propagation business, slightly offset by lower quarterly revenue in our consumer cannabis business. Consolidated adjusted gross margin before fair value adjustments was 65% in Q3 2025 and 53% in the prior year quarter. Adjusted gross profit before FV adjustments was $56 million Canadian dollars in Q3 2025 versus $33.6 million Canadian dollars in the prior year quarter, an increase of 67%. This quarter was record-breaking for Aurora, driven by all-time highs in global medical net revenue, net income, adjusted EBITDA, and free cash flow. These achievements, along with our strong cash position and debt-free cannabis business, underscore Aurora's leadership in the global cannabis industry as we continue to set ourselves apart from our peers, said Miguel Martin, Executive Chairman and CEO for Aurora Cannabis, ACB. Our strong top-line performance and record-adjusted EBITDA were mostly fueled by contributions from our global medical cannabis business. International net revenue grew 112% and accounted for 60% of global medical cannabis net revenue. Additionally, our plant propagation segment increased 22%, driven by organic expansion and an enhanced product portfolio, further strengthening our operating model. Our stated goals of continued strategic growth, operational excellence, and long-term sustained profitability are unwavering, and we are deeply appreciative of our team's efforts in helping us achieve these milestones, concluded Martin. Aurora Cannabis Inc, ACB, Surpasses Q3 earnings and revenue estimates. From NASDAQ, Aurora Cannabis Inc, ACB, came out with quarterly earnings of 6 cents per share, beating the Zacks consensus estimate of 4 cents per share. This compares to loss of 20 cents per share a year ago. These figures are adjusted for non-recurring items. This quarterly report represents an earnings surprise of 50%. A quarter ago, it was expected that this company would post a loss of 22 cents per share when it actually produced earnings of 4 cents, delivering a surprise of 118.18%. Over the last 4 quarters, the company has surpassed consensus EPS estimates 4 times. Aurora Cannabis, which belongs to the Zacks medical products industry, posted revenues of $63.04 million for the quarter ended December 2024, surpassing the Zacks consensus estimate by 9.5%. This compares to year-ago revenues of $53.34 million. The company has topped consensus revenue estimates 3 times over the last 4 quarters. The sustainability of the stock's immediate price movement based on the recently released numbers and future earnings expectations will mostly depend on management's commentary on the earnings call. Aurora Cannabis shares have lost about 13.4% since the beginning of the year versus the S&P 500's gain of 2.7%. Chart recap. ACB rallied up right after its earnings beat PR released in premarket. The bullish trend ran over 55% into early trading session of regular hours. Please like the video and subscribe to Hot Stocks Replay. Thanks.